All right. Hey, this is match number 2 on today, March 22nd, Sunday. This match is between SteelAxe Prime. It's Antielitz, PETA, and Macross versus Green Science. Green Science Inc. is JammyGamer, Matchyman, and Bloke. If you like this sort of thing, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you can get notified when I'm posting a new video. If you have a question or a comment, please leave it down in the comment section below. You can come see me. Twitch.tv/content. Come see me 5, 6 days a week to ask that question. And I'd love to have you. Love to have you conversation about Factorio or whatever it is you want to talk about. We also, every Friday, we do a FFF review as well as a new player night. And we also talk about some of the questions this week in Reddit. So I'd love to have you there. Without further ado, let's get to the match. All right, here we go. Let's get in with my broadcast partner, JD. And Rain will join us here in a little bit.
More hindrance than help.
There he is.
Because that's going to get in the way of them building a base.
Here we go. Now here's the map. And, okay, very different than the last time. We actually have little bits of resources everywhere.
Yep, we have all the basic resources. We've got a couple of rocks down the bottom right-hand corner that Matchyman just pinged. And this is, who is it? It is SteelAxe Prime. So it's Antielitz, Macross 42, and PETA versus JammyGamer, Matchyman, and Bloke.
Right. So I see a turret east-west on the very, very corner. It is very visible.
Single one.
They just got
actually,
pinged.
okay. Yeah, right on the edge. So that's 2 guns.
So Anti and the gang will be north, and Bloke, Matchyman, and JammyGamer will be south. All right. So Rain will be done with his food here in just a couple of few, so he'll be back in. He muted himself in the stream. Keep server health up. So someone asked a question. Hey, James says, "Hey, can I watch as well?" The answer is no. You watch through streaming. They distribute this match instead of having everybody join in and sit as spectator. They put it to streamers only, so you can see different perspectives, etc. And I missed some follows earlier on. That Latino guy streaming and Grim Gnome. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it.
So, chat says, put power on the lake closest to the coal. Yep, that makes sense.
Agree.
And coal patches are right in the path. Not really.
Plenty of wood, but not an overabundance. You can just build around that forest. Maybe if you get off into here, it's going to be more of a pain to build big, but forest looks doable. It's also a thinner forest. So it looks thicker than it is.
Going from map view, it's fairly thin tree-wise, so it should be okay. So both teams should be going straight to the mixed ore and doing Burner City on the mixed ore, because that way you can leave it as they did in the last matches and ignore it. They should grab the coal, or the rocks that are on the exact opposite side of the base to give them an early boost, and then yeah. I guess the basics like power, science, Anti. I'm willing to bet it's going to go for green science only. Or actually, no, Anti's been really heavy on military.
Yeah.
So Anti's probably going to stick with the military. Green Science Inc. I'm assuming green science.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Green Science Inc. That's an old command, Chani. How you doing? I just hope both teams have fun. All right.
Okay.
To be clear, chat, JD and I, just to sum up everything, Skydiver, thank you for following. To be clear, match start time.
Yeah,
And
come on,
go.
Clantown.
Started. JD and I will have a match, just not today. We'll do a match.
Okay, so one of the players in the north has all the ammo, and one of the players in the south has all the iron.
3
So we
turrets.
got
we revealed a 3rd turret. There you go.
extra guns. We got extra coal rocks. We got a large mixed patch out there. Bloke's off to explore.
They both kind of went the same direction. They both went northwest, southeast, except for Bloke, who went straight out.
We've got oil as well. Nobody threw a fish.
Oh, look at there, oil. Good. Oil being close is good. It's also off to the side. However, to your point, yeah, depending on what this river looks like, they could get around this this bottom side.
It's probably wide enough. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably wide enough.
I'm hoping JammyGamer gets a little bit more exploring in the center. A nice big mixed patch in the center.
Yep.
Which now tells me everything. So hopefully, they wall between there and there.
Yes.
That's what I'd like to see.
Or they take a Taishan approach and look at this
really
this
far
oil.
forward.
Yes.
Yeah,
We could do that.
that's possible as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have the first biter showed up on south side. No, he's paying attention to it. It's okay. The silo doesn't need hit points. You get a notification when the first thing dies. Anything? Matchyman. Are you going to shoot it?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. All right,
I keep
Matchyman's
waiting
got...
for one of these tournament battles where nobody notices, and 5,000 hit points later, it's a 3.5 minute match, and we go, well, okay, Team A advances, Team B goes home. Thank you very much for playing, and we just move on.
It's happened before in the public matches. Don't say that. It'll happen
course.
eventually in a tournament.
But it needs to happen. If it happens in a tournament, like that's the match. You sorry, you screwed up. You should do a better job. You should do what they did. Look at that. They put one turret in and walled it in. That's it. Like that. There it is. Biter, splatter. Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna look. I thought it was still on insane. These biters are coming in very quickly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's always a trickle to start with.
Always a little bit. Yeah.
Peter, just let that one eat through that wall. It really wanted to eat the wall. I would have let it have it. JammyGamer is probably going to move a gun right in front of the silo. We can see how Anti excels here. So he's the only one on Burner City. And it's already like close to Matchyman, who's had some help from Bloke as well.
Yeah.
It's almost the same size.
He knows what he's doing. That's for sure.
So what I was saying whilst you were off eating to rain is, if they allowed blueprints, I really think it would give a more of an advantage to the not speedrunner players.
Agree.
And hopefully it would shorten down. It'd make the early game more interesting because the speedrunners are not going to get that much of an advantage from it, whereas your basic normal players will. And Rain said it does mean late game when the speedrunner class of players get robots up and running,
yes,
that suddenly things are going to exponentially just
correct,
get really nasty really quickly. But that also means that, like the previous match, which was 3 hours and 20 minutes long, hopefully becomes shorter as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then we've never seen a team actually get to the stage of robots during any of these tournaments. I think during season 1, when it was the streamers versus streamers with larger teams, we did see robots.
Right, and also random hoops. Maybe non-speedrunners will not put in the time to create the advanced blueprints. I agree. They may grab some early ones. Yeah.
I think speedrunners are definitely going to put in customized blueprints. Built for that match with a couple of different options. You know, this is the option for we're doing that build. But yeah, I think normal players would have more of an advantage, more of an incentive to come actually join a biter battles.
Right.
Fifth. Oh, it's Monday, by the way. Nancy, it's Monday. It's Sunday's come and gone. It's now on Monday. Monday at 6:44 a.m. It means in 15 minutes I'm done. I'm gonna go raid one of the lovely gents here and go get kids out of bed. But yeah, it's Green Killer Hagen. Theoretical goal to get a rocket in space or only kill the other team with biters. Kill the other team with biters.
The river looks like a TIE interceptor, says Layman. It's true.
It does. It does. There we go. First match. Promoting Star Wars. Probably going to get a copyright claim. Disney's like that.
The Disney universe. We could theoretically have a movie where Mickey Mouse shows up on the Death Star now. It could be a thing. And holding hands with Iron Man as they walk through the halls of the Death Star. It could happen.
Oh, hang on. You're going to have to work out who from the Marvel Universe is going to be the Disney princess. That's going to be the first goal.
Oh, Thor, obviously.
Oh, Thor. Okay.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly.
I thought it was going to be Hulk.
I'm Batman.
No, that's a different universe. Disney doesn't own that one yet.
That's DC.
The Disney doesn't own that one yet.
That made a big enough ploy for it. It's quite a good burner city.
North, south, either or.
All right, they're almost through. North is almost through their automation, and so is South. They're doing a good job of getting through the first one anyway. They got a radar up, so that's good. I like that. It helps me see it. I don't know if about them, but it helps us look at the whole board. It probably helps them at least notice the little trickling biters in off the mini-map.
Yeah, radars use a lot of power. That's the catch.
300 kilowatts is a lot. You're correct. It's way more
than
than
the players are all close.
Yes.
Like, the only thing it's going to do is explore. Do they really care what's on the left? Because that's the only thing it's going to really explore at this point.
And they're also opening it up to fish from the north, because whatever is visible right now is they can go get visible. Range not yet back. So that's way more than, say, Stinson tripping out over the power pole going and powering up the silo.
The silo.
The radar is many times over those 8 kilowatts.
So Anti has his first proper iron burner city up and running, which is automatically feeding into science, providing Anti actually puts some copper in there. South is behind.
Yeah.
And they're feeding it from boxes rather than feeding it straight off a couple of smelters. So, if anybody's seen me start a new series, I've done for a long time now. I set up my very first assemblers to feed straight off the smelters, because there is no point me taking something out of a smelter to put it in a box to put it into an assembler when the smelters are essentially big boxes.
Agree. And he's got 3 of them. Look at that. He set up a second burner right here that feeds more iron into this gear, because gears are a big consumer.
Well, gears. Early. So 2 smelters is equivalent to.
He's done on the other side too. 2 smelters is equivalent to basically 1 inserter moving iron all the time. So the fact that he's got 3 is like 1.5 smelters. Yep.
It's still not enough to give that gear machine enough uptime, but purely because science doesn't use gears that quickly, it's enough to do a 1 to 3 to 3 labs fairly quickly and fairly efficiently.
Okay, good. Today we have a guest on Enough About You, just coordinating with them, so be sure to hang out afterwards. !EAY. After the matches, we'll go live with that.
There's meant to be a 3rd match today, Clowntown.
I know.
I think that's going to overlap a little bit.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
No, okay.
If we don't have another 3-hour match, then yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the top from the losing teams, right? There's the top 2 losing teams.
So, good question. So, to be clear, Green Science has lost once. They've had 1 match.
So, and Anti has lost once with 1 match.
Right. So, unlike the Baguettes and that's a Paddlin'. The Baguettes, I think, Baguettes had 2 losses in a row. No, they lost 1, won 1, and that's a Paddlin' won their first one and lost their second one, and that's how they ended up there. Okay, so that's a Paddlin' ends up 5th. Okay, right. So the last match was a little more battle hardened than this one. They've had at least one extra match. These guys, this is their second match in tournament. Each of these guys.
All right.
So
they're fairly close, except I think North is definitely pulling away in the iron.
yes, agreed.
They've started on the second patch.
Mm-hmm.
What is Bloke doing?
Second, he's working on triangles. Best or worst? They're just both in the losers bracket.
That's green circuits. So that triangle's green circuits. That is.
Oh, this is green. This is green science, right? Yeah.
Gears, belts, inserters.
Remember, this one up here that Macross is building. This is the one where they put green science all on the same line. This is this is the build we saw Xeno and Phoenix and Tui do. And
it is
welcome back,
same
Ryan.
build.
there he is. It's the same
Hey,
build.
gentlemen.
Hey, man. There he is.
Yeah, it's the same build. It's a really good build. It's not something that either of us picked when we first saw it because they're dubbing the input and the output on the same belt, which is just weird to look at, but it works.
It works. Works great.
Mm-hmm. It's uncomfortable to look at. More than weird. I think it's the second. It's the second level. It's uncomfortable. Just as that belt is uncomfortable that Peter just laid down, where not quite going to match up.
It's got that zigzag at the end. Yeah.
Right.
That zigzag at the end is going to cost them because it's going to get rid of every single boiler that they add. And Anti is not quietly throwing science packs for a change. Okay, so North needs more coal.
Mm-hmm.
South is
Anti
At least they got the coal sorted.
Someone says, "Hey, I need coal," and Anti says, "Right here, ping." All right, so the trees are actually going to provide a little bit of good news. Well, except it's now out of ammo, but the trees giving it good news is look at that biter going back and forth, can't find its path, and the turret just shaking its head at it.
Can't quite reach over the corner.
Right.
It's dancing. It's putting on a show.
And not doing no damage. No damage.
More importantly, no notifications to the players that they need to go up there and club the poor guy to death.
Correct. Other than the the little red dot on the mini map.
It's gonna wear out the gun. That's how it's gonna win.
You got to add some more grease. It's gonna run out of grease on those gears.
Subtly, Macros just boosted that Evo up 0.5% by tossing just a few green science packs. They're going to keep it under the radar.
Do you guys have that thing up all the time?
No, I just watched him pick it up, and then I was looking at that Evo, and I'm thinking, is he going to send it? And he sent it.
Uh-huh.
No, I check it from time to time. It was last week.
Dancing Butter's still dancing. Yeah, Dancing Butter's still dancing. Still going.
Last week I found out that I remembered that it existed. South is going to lose some walls and maybe a gun unless somebody does something about it. JammyGamer, maybe. Yes.
Poke, and here we go. Oh yeah, gun's gonna.
It looks
oh,
like
he's. Oh.
Pick up the gun! Pick up the gun! Pick up the gun!
No, he's gonna. It'll be fine. He's got it.
South doing the same all-in strategy. The same build.
Exact same build, but they got it up a lot slower.
Yeah.
And it's not nearly as neat.
No more Dancing Biter. Dancing Biter has friends. And they're not near as happy.
Oh, they don't dance as well, but that gun's gone.
Turret's gone.
Rest in peace, gun.
And they're going to go for the next gun. Excellent.
Pop, 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 pop that pistol.
Yeah, so we've got the green science build in the north. Now, we saw this that...
And he's ignoring the biters and just picking up the wall. He just comes
up the wall.
Excuse me, fellas.
Probably hoping that the biters would pay attention to him and he could run over near the guns.
Yep.
Rather than having to stand there with a pickaxe to take them out.
Each one individually. It's like,
I've been pushing for military science to be like the first thing, and they have it. But why doesn't he have an SMG?
I don't know. I don't know why players don't craft the SMG.
no idea.
Like for 1 or 2 small biters, great. It's fine. It's perfect. For 5, 6, 10, it's just it's not really worth it. But yeah, the green science build in the north, we saw last time that could be mirrored, and the copper cable machine shared to the green circuit machine. The one they have in the south, they can't really mirror that. And obviously needs power poles, and then magically half the build would work.
JammyGamer's out of ammo. So are those turrets. So he's going to need some help. There is no ammo in their ammo machine.
That's the first throw of any size. 36 green science. That's going to start to hurt.
Yep. They're in a South's in an ammo crunch. What they have in their guns is it.
Yeah, and they don't have the iron production like North does. They don't have a big burner city on iron. They skip that step.
Or even if they do, it's not making its. If they have it in the buckets, it's not making its way to the ammo assembler. And JammyGamer has demonstrated to us that he is out of ammo, because he shot a few and then he started running away.
It's a bluff.
North has grenades.
Yeah, that's a new build. I don't think I've seen that. Have you guys seen that in the tournament?
No, that's definitely a new way of doing things.
Yeah.
But it works perfectly. It makes perfect sense. Just mine it straight in. It's always going to have coal, add iron, done.
Yep.
Very good. I like it.
The small amount of iron there, you could have just dropped it in the machine, but otherwise, if they have extra iron, they can just drop it in there, and they'll get more.
Yep.
They'll get more grenades.
Well done. They went straight for military 2. They did all the 3 that are needed. Went straight through green science, steel, and military, and put in military 2. Got grenades. Perfect.
Yeah, the speedrunner leadership there is definitely streamlining those critical techs.
And they haven't bothered with a SteelAxe. I'm a little bit ashamed. A little bit ashamed. SteelAxe Prime. So you need a SteelAxe.
It depends. If it's a tree-heavy map, then yeah, it's probably worth it. If it's
it's in the name. It's in the name. It should be researched.
They aren't SteelAxe Prime. They're just Prime.
They're just Prime.
Until they research SteelAxe.
Yep.
I say nay.
Like, they're doing heavy armor, which requires steel, but no SteelAxe research. Like,
so South's going to continue to have problems. They have 2 turrets with 1 ammo to share between them. Out here in
that's fine.
In this bottom, right there.
Fine. No.
10 between 2 there, and 11 between 2. They are an ammo shortage.
Yeah, South
the way I've been.
Yep, go.
The way I've been talking about it is, when they have those instances where those turrets are like low on ammo, those are just little cuts that add up. Those are little time wasters to go out there and manage it. And South, they're not going to lose, but because of the inefficiencies of that setup, they're just going to lose a minute here, lose a minute there, lose a minute here, lose a minute there.
I agree. The catch is biter battles is it depends on which style of match you go into. So whether it's going to be a long match or a short match. If it's a short match, it comes down to efficiency. If it's a longer match, 9 times out of 10, it comes down to a team's ability to combat. Because like Antielitz, like he might be really, really quick to build along with Macross and Peter. They're really, really good to get a early base up and running. But their combat skills, especially when it gets up to flamethrowers and other things, just isn't there compared to the likes of teams like Comfy or Baguettes.
Oh, those turrets.
They have a lot more combat experience, I think.
4 turrets are out. And Matchyman is completely out. Oh, no, he's got some. And it's going to be gone. Oh, he got some more in.
Matchyman, hold spacebar. It kills biters.
No, he can't. He's out of ammo. He threw it on the turret.
It doesn't matter. You've got a pickaxe. Hold spacebar.
You got you got a pickaxe.
Yeah. So 4 ammo between 2 turrets, and it's all in one. It's not balancing out.
It is running forward, and it has reached Jetty's critical time when he has to run. So I'm going to leave the lovely gent sitting here in my Discord, and I can't split a raid between 2 people, so I'm going to go raid Clown Town.
Yeah, that's right.
Kids out of bed.
All right.
Sounds good, JD.
I just feel sorry for you, Clown, because Rain's got more viewers. So
well, thank you. I'll take those pity raids
Thanks
any
for
day.
highlighting that.
All right. Rain, let's get out of his, and you want to move to, say, your do you have a Discord? I don't even know.
I do. I don't have a private channel set up, so let's just jump over to yours. You got it all set up.
Okay,
you can sit in mine. This one's private. You guys won't get disturbed.
All right,
I know, but you might be recording. You might be listening.
Oh, I doubt it. I'm just going to listen to the streams whilst I yell at children. All right, boys. Thank you for everything. It's been another great couple of matches. It's been a whole bunch of fun.
Cool. Thanks, JD. You're awesome.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, have a good day, JD. Happy Monday.
All right, we'll roll over. I got my private channel. Here we go. Guys, listen to you can hit JD's link in the chat. He'll be or in the description below. Make sure you go shoot him a YouTube subscribe and like all his videos. Thanks, man. All right, here we go.
Oh, there he is.
There we go. Okay, good. SOJD_play5. And are you in for the next one as well, if there is one?
Sure, absolutely. Would be.
I think I am as well. So let me actually make it good for the viewer. Let's do a squad up then. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get that going. You send an invite, I'll accept it.
Okay,
there, it just pops right up.
And then you accept. And then I hit the.
See this?
Here's JD.
This
and
is
start.
my boomstick.
I'm in.
And now we're all here. Okay, good.
Boom.
Boom. Okay, there we are. So the real issue. Thank you very much, JD. Hi, everybody from JD's channel. You've probably been hearing my voice. This is it. So Ray and I just started the squad stream. You guys can go listen in squad mode. And the so Ray, did I actually explain to you? I talked to the guy on Twitch staff who owns squad streaming.
No.
This was at PAX East. Happenstance, cool. I ran into him. I started cracking wise because he was sitting at the one spot where they delivered the food, and he had to pass out food to everybody at this one party/gathering. Matchyman or JammyGamer is in trouble.
He is.
He had a grenade.
Killed himself.
He took out as many as he can.
Didn't want to give the biters the pleasure.
Yeah, it's like Alien. And Matchyman's down too. Okay, so one turret gone, and they're going to make their way up, and they're going to hit this other turret, which not enough ammo. So he said, okay, so the big deal about squad streaming, we'll just keep it right here on the bottom on south, because it looks like they're in. Most action's going to happen. Looks like they're in trouble. Oh, they're going to lose out of the turret too. Stand by. We'll put a pin in that because JammyGamer is doing his best, and they are out of options also. He didn't have anything.
They don't have enough iron.
No enough iron.
They don't have enough support.
No ammo. No iron, no ammo.
No support, no grenades.
Toast.
There they go.
There we go.
Grenades. So they can recover from this, though. They can play the Taishan route for a long time. But they're going to be hitting medium biters now.
Right. Yeah, they're up over 20. Mediums will come on in, and then their ammo is really going to double down. So they have a little bit of ammo in these two turrets, but it's going to get sucked in pretty quick. He's going to need a grenade, or he's going to run over. There you go. He's probably crafting grenades in his hand, which is why it takes him forever to throw one. So when you look at a squad stream, okay, on the screen, there are. What, did we lose a player? We did. PETA's gone.
Did? No, PETA's north. He's threat farming.
Oh my gosh! I didn't see him.
Yeah, you didn't see that. I was mentioning it before.
Oh wow, sorry.
Yeah, so he's up there doing that same thing as Team South, but he's putting in a negative threat.
Okay, I thought you were saying the Green Science was doing that because they were. I was looking. They were pretty far south doing some, taking a forward base down there. There you go. He's getting some fish. So when you look at a squad stream, one streamer is in, say, 720p, and the other streamer's screen is in, say, 480 or 360, right? In essence, that is quality options, right? Right? In a squad stream, in order to flip back and forth and flip back between them, you have to have quality options for both parties. And quality options costs Twitch money. They just do.
Yep.
And so that's why they can't offer quality options to everybody. So they prioritize partners first. Twitch events, partners, all of that business, they prioritize those. You get them automatically, and Twitch just sucks up that cost, right? Everybody has quality option. Once you get partner, that's one of the things that you do not ever worry about again, and it's awesome because it is a barrier to your viewership that it just sucks. It's a barrier to your viewership. That's it.
1080p cannot be displayed on certain mobile or Chromecast devices.
Correct.
So by streaming in 1080p, you lose viewership unless you have that,
quality options
functionality enabled.
Right.
What's it called? I forgot what it's called.
It's like hyper-threading is the back deal. Not hyper-threading. It's like something like that. But it's just called quality options, meaning you can
quality.
You can dip down your resolution. And Macross just fed 203 Green Science down to the biters. And look, they've got two of those machines running. It's big time. 2
full machines running. Yep.
Transcoding is what it's called.
Thank you, transcoding. That's what it was.
Wasn't hyper-threading, it was transcoding, right? And that costs Twitch money. So they can't do it for everybody. They can't afford it to everybody because partners are, 1%, 2% of their broadcast force. If they did it for everybody, it would just be a nightmare cost for them, right?
Yep.
So when it comes to, they can't offer it to affiliates because it doesn't, the affiliate, the Pareto chart of the number of viewers they serve, the affiliate is the long tail, right? Basically, you go from an affiliate that may average 60 viewers or so every time and is very consistent, all the way down to someone who streams 5 times a month and has 3 viewers and who cares a little about their stream.
Yep.
Right?
And there's also people who stream 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, who still only have 2 viewers.
Correct. And they cannot, and Twitch just cannot afford to give everybody those transcodes, right? So that's it. That is the game. And once they figure out either if transcoding gets way, way, way cheaper, technology gets way, way better, then they can do it. Or if they, I don't know, they were considering saying, okay, you can, basically a partner can start it and then invite affiliates into it. But then the affiliates would end up keeping it as long as they stream. So you could have a partner charge some money and say, hey, affiliate, $5, hit me with a sub, and hit me with a sub, and you get transcoding for the day, or transcoding for the month, and we'll just start off and we'll do it around here. So it would say it's a mechanism that could be gamed, and they don't want to create a mechanism to be gamed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they thought of that one.
Yeah. So... And so what they do is, so the official policy on transcoding is, hey, dude, is that, they give it to partners first, and then they have a viewership cutoff. There's an algorithm that goes out and looks for streams. If all the partners are covered, if they have extra transcoding options to hand out, then if you have over certain viewers, then you'll do it. And that's true. They're always figuring out ways to do it. So Dr. Doof is, I had the same deal right before I got partner, where I didn't worry about transcodings for a long time, because I was getting consistent viewers. And the other thing is, if I start at a certain time, I would always get 1, good viewership, and 2, get transcoding because it was available. If I'd started like 30 to 45 minutes later, South has got a real problem. There's lots of biters and mediums coming in.
Yeah, they're going to be on their back feet for a little bit.
Yeah.
You see what North is doing? They have a whole burner miner city set up in that northeast patch. They're just burner miner city everywhere.
Oh, look at that. Just hand-fed.
I don't know.
Hand-fed everything. There's no reason to. Got plenty of it. Well, there they go. They're going to kill some of these biters. They got mediums on it.
It's an all-in strategy. It's a very interesting approach. So they're banking on winning right now, or are essentially forfeiting the match.
Right. Yeah, because if Green Science takes over, then if Green Science keeps up with this and fends them off, which they're betting they don't, then they'll be in trouble for a long game. They'll have to rip all that up and redo a bunch of stuff, right?
And I'm wondering if they're going to change their strategy against other teams, because Tayshawn has shown that he alone can defend all biters up to 54%.
Agree.
55%. He will just stand out there and make the game take longer, and he can do that, no problem. He will not fail.
Evil trick. What time zone? It's not that late, is it? Is it yet? What time is it? Oh, okay.
Is
that UTC? Maybe? GMT and UTC are not the same, are they? Are we an hour before? Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. So two things. One, they get better at transcoding every year. They hand out more of them. Two, but they get cheaper and better all the time. So 2100 UTC is in an hour, right? I think. So did you wrap early, Evil Trick?
That's going to be 4 p.m. That's 50 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a little early. Okay. Are you early or am I late? Did I screw up?
So Dipsy is saying, I have a point, but only Tayshawn can do what Tayshawn is doing.
True. So I found watching transcoding all the time. Yes. I believe GMT is UTC -1. Oh. Okay. That would make sense.
Nikki Fizz says UMT and GMT is the same right now.
Right now. Oh, okay. All right. Well, this may be very quick because they have medium biters like right up on the rocket silo, and they're going after the gun. And here we go. They're going after the wall.
Have the grenades.
They're hitting their rocket silo. Oh, his buddy grenade. He was hitting with one, and then here comes this grenade out to the side. They're the same. Oh, okay. They're the same. Okay. Well, then I think I was correct. That's all right. Okay. So Evil Trick, hang in there for a little bit. Evil Tricks are going to be our my co-host on Enough About You today. So we'll see.
So what do you think of the all-in that Team North is doing? They're saying no electric miners.
Yeah, that Anti's strategies are usually pretty good. If he's got a team that he knows will execute and get on them quick, then he usually has a pretty good idea to do it. I'm more likely to trust in that scenario. Same way I just looked at JD and I talked, and JD was going, I don't understand what Anti's doing. He's not building anything. He's only handcrafting. Red science, and all he's doing is handcrafting red science, and throwing it at Nephrons, and didn't build anything. He pulled up all the walls. He put in one turret, and he might have been crafting some ammo to throw in that turret, but otherwise, he's just hammering Nephrons to get it done quick. And I think his play style also changes based on the global map difficulty, and the more it's cranked up, the more aggressive he gets, and the less defensive. Right?
Absolutely. Random dude asks me a question. He says, "Do you see the teams building set of strategy with branching based on what the other team does? For example, seeing SteelAxe opener, you would turtle and survive until flamers."
Yes. So
I could see that.
Comfy could do that. Comfy probably does that.
Have a playbook.
They have a playbook, probably. Boom.
Right. So, like in basketball, you see, good game.
GG.
You see zone defense, right? You don't go and set picks against zone defense. It just doesn't make sense.
Match time, 34.5 minutes.
Good game.
GG. Shout match time, 34:27. No, not less than 30 minutes.
D64 makes a comment. The meta in this is so elementary. With more tournaments, it could get interesting with the starts.
You're just now getting your kids up from bed, JD. Yeah. Yeah, the meta-ness is so elementary. With more tournaments, it could get interesting with the starts. Yeah, that's true.
I was thinking that they could probably do some sort of, like quick progression at the start. Like give every player some resources at the start rather than nothing to get past this initial burner phase, which is highly uneventful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, Bozo. There's another match here. Pop 2.
Clown versus Rain.
We're
not players.
We're not beaten any
we
contest.
talk about it. We play from the sky. We describe what we would do.
I don't understand why you guys are just hell bent on getting me in the damn match. I'm way better in this chair than I am on that chair. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just way better.
JD says his money's on me. Well, I'll throw it if the money's right. I'm not.
Ain't proud.
I don't need to.
Bills got to be paid, man. You see this economy? Yeah.
Clown and I can rig this.
Yeah. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you in the locker room here in a minute, and we'll see. Look at the action. Look at what the action is, and look at the spread. Walk out.
Interesting map. Good. Interesting map this one was. They had a couple of nice patches on the outside, a couple of mixed patches, and a nice big stone with a lot of water on the outside. Not a lot of places to build. I wonder if that had something to do with how Antielitz picked his strategy as well. I wonder if they decided, oh, there's no place to build. Let's just do all in.
Okay. Thank you very much for being here. That was match number 2 for today. That was Green Science versus SteelAxe Prime. If you like this sort of thing, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you get notified every time I drop a video. If you have a question, hit up the comment section or come say hi. Twitch.tv/ClownTown 5-6 days a week. You can catch me live. We do a cool thing Friday night for new players. Review the FFF, answer questions on Reddit. Sometimes we're doing speed runs. Sometimes we're doing big mega bases. We always got a project going on. So thanks very much for your attention, and we'll see you next time.